Yes, welcome to the Rhythm Scoop Charity on the Black Dot Financial Media for the 21st century. BN, the bad DJ, had to stop the music in the middle, but nonetheless, this is what has been narrated here with us on the Rhythm Scoop Show. Remember, you can interact with us on our social media platforms on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram, Black Dot Financial, and of course on the official website, it's www.blackdotfinetwork.com. Once you are on there, feel free to create your own profile.
I hope you're doing good, and I hope your Friday is coming along very well, and we are almost getting to the weekend. I hope you are excited that the weekend is here. The time we get to this is the time we get to rest, and make sure you're not cleaning, or you're not cleaning, you don't remain in the house. Make use of your weekend well. Go interact with some friends, have fun, and yeah. So karibuni sana to our show for today. My name is Katie.
What up, my people? What's up? Hope you've had an amazing weekend. Weekend kweli. Week as you approach to the weekend. But asanteni sana for joining us. We're looking forward to having an amazing conversation. This is the Rhythm Scoop Show. It's all about entertainment, art, and culture as always. Do remember to interact with us. We are on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. My name is Joby Karibuni.
And of course, being on a Friday today, we are all about entertainment issues because there has been a couple of things going on. First and foremost, there has been the match or the soccer competition, which is known as the AFCON. And there were so many countries that are looking forward maybe making it to the final. But of course, we know that not every country would have made it to the final. Not every team would have made it to the final. Right now, we do have two countries that are going head-to-head. This is Senegal and Egypt. Even the home country or the host country, which is Cameroon, they were thrown out yesterday. So it's very unfortunate that you get to host all these other countries and end up really not doing so good. Of course, they go to semi-finals, which is also something nice. But then again, their team was not, let's say, good enough.
Where is Kenya?
Okay, I don't know what happens when it comes to soccer. We are not.
We just decided to concentrate in athletics.
Yeah, the long distance running is something that you have perfected in. So right now, this AFCON, it has been sponsored by Total Energies, or the Total company. Yesterday I was asking about the ownership of Total, and I realized that Total is run and founded by a French company. It's a French company, and they also do have their headquarters in France. So they are the ones that have sponsored this particular one. Egypt are through to the final, so is Senegal. So this particular one would be really, really interesting, because one of the figures in Egypt, of course, they call him Mo Salah. And they call him there's a nickname they gave him, but I cannot really remember this particular nickname. But it might be Egypt. We might be going to Egypt once again. So if Senegal are not careful enough, then it means that this particular one will also go to Egypt. And Egypt is not the first time that they are winning the AFCON. They have won it a couple of times, I believe about 7 times in the past. So this might also happen to be the 8th time that Egypt is taking this particular cup again. But anyhow, we shall be discussing that and much more. But that is right after this short music break. We go back into music. We just played you a little bit of Sam Burna Boy, and we go back with the same, because Katie really wanted to do a karaoke on this one, and that's the WhatsApp. So let's get it popping
I was skinny and my face was full of pimple. Tell me, say this music ain't no be simple. I know it's my eyes to say no be so easy. No tingle, no be say I want more contract. Remember me fade away and I know if you come back. I don't try when I come to say I don't die. Come 2012 I signed a contract. Tell them no be right boss. Tell them no be right boss. I said the driver come and say no my thing. Tell them no be right boss. Tell them no be right boss. Tell them no be right boss. I said the driver come and say no my thing. Tell them no be right boss. You never see that.
Yes, and that particular one happens to have some of the best dance moves. That was a video that came out, I believe, about 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really remember, but it actually put Burna Boy on the map. And recently there has been a collaboration between Burna Boy and Wizkid, which is also really, really jamming. We shall be playing that also as we get to proceed with the rhythm sculpture right here on.
I saw that Wizkid and Davido did reconcile. That was really amazing. Yes.
Yeah, I have not heard about the news, but I always do see like maybe they do it.
Davido has never done a feature with Burna Boy.
Davido?
Yes.
I'm not sure whether
he's
the one with
neither Wizkid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've always had some certain type of beef of which they reconciled just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are so happy about it. Yeah, it's good, especially music-wise, and you know, because you know Nigerian people are talented. Not Nigerian, but African people are really talented.
And it's a positive thing to hear that they have actually come together. But of course, apart from that, when it comes to the matters of making new music and of course hip hop music, I want to take us all the way into Zambia, because in Zambia, we know the likes of Paul Raj, whom we have interviewed. We have also had what was the name of the other brother that said he was going to make a Kid a Christmas song. Don't you remember the name of this brother? He insisted that he was supposed to make a. I will ask him whether he made it, but
the girl.
The girl, yeah. We have a lot of talent from. Yeah, there was a guy as well. We have a lot of talent from Zambia, and of course, right now they have been a DJ who is known as a DJ Mzenga. DJ Mzenga has actually hosted some of the best talented young artists from Zambia, and they have put together a cipher. I want you to let me know what you feel about this particular one. It's known as the DJ Mzenga cipher, and it has about 8 Zambian artists. For me, I think Zambia is really underrated when it comes to music. We do not know a lot of artists from Zambia. Actually, the only artist that is well known out there from Zambia, he is known as Makitu, and Makitu is also featured on this cipher, which cast a spotlight on young talent. Zambia is really a place to be when it comes to music, but of course we have not seen them go hit big on the global stage, just like maybe Zambia and Zimbabwe and South Africa has done. So we get back into, we play a little bit of this cipher. Let me know what you feel. Rate it out of 10. Please do let me know what you feel about this particular one. You might not be able to play the whole of it, but you'll catch the drift.
King Dizzle, but you already know, right? A huge fan with Fila. Now, I've been on Mira. The person that you will have from Parisina and the last name Muzo, first name Willa. I'm not here to talk about the levels of the money. How fine my lady is, who got the better honey, who got the bigger check, and how much money I can wire you. I'm here to give you hope and as a king to inspire you. Cause now never pick up on no ends of grace. I teach you, you teach me like a kid tying laces. Too many youngers in the game trying to pull the king down, but I can see I ain't do their braces. I'm lying to themselves, they be rubbing on the dicky. He's in a vote to I'm on the gotcha quickie. And I never been a Kimbo, so I don't know what you mean. All I ever wanted was for everybody to win. Real talk, I had to keep it all simple. Maybe that's why I'm saying I had to talk. Kusogolo kwa mfuti Foko ni dumo na kumana na ndata Ngatoloshiza bana kuno marapa ya pata From Chibata, Mochibaya Changosi Eastern Yosiva, yabe tumisha ni nkunzi Fumu kumarapo, nerapo remo system Manipa manjo mutangati economy ya zimzim wapi, bado mini mfame Mweka kama Jenset, Mose ni saname Panyake mbaparile mchitumbuka polikenge Liwalo na iwe, hiko vingine usiseme Dine wiji kila, iibiti ni kapinga Kapito ni moyone kubroka ni kufwa Bro Tell me Hey, mufia kwa lesa nalika ivilamo Naingilamo, naikata baibo kumu Kunaikata bro, na maiki namu Jai monapo, nimona kasai.
Yes, that's a little bit right. One of the things, let me know what you think about Katie and Ajobi, what you think about Zambia. What I did get to understand is that language, apart from Bemba language, we also have a couple of other languages that are widely spoken in Zambia, including Ambo language. We do have the Aushi language, we do have the Bisa language, we do have the Chisinga language, we do have the Choko. You'll find 81 different languages spoken in Ethiopia. In Kenya, of course, you have 47. Is it 47 or 46? And therefore, we have 47 different languages in Kenya. If you go to a country like Cameroon and Nigeria, these are the most, the countries with the most languages. For example, for Nigeria, you will find about 200 languages in Nigeria. For Cameroon, you will find about 150 languages. And like you said, in Kenya it's 47, in Ethiopia it's 81, in Eritrea it's 11, and other countries that still have all languages. It's also something to be proud about, because we have strength in diversity. And as much as people might say, oh, it's a bad thing that we do have all these people but coming together, I think the thing is that there is also strength in diversity. If you look at ethnicity from a positive perspective, then it means that we will be able to also enjoy the cultures of other people, and of course now use it as a strength, as using it as opposed to using it as a weapon against each other. If African people were able to enjoy all these cultures, learn from each other, learn from the other languages, learn from the practices, then maybe we would be at a better place. Keep Newsome, Ajobi and Kate, wipe the chicken, grease off your lips. Let me go to and talk to wipe the chicken grease off your lips. But that's what's up. We shall be getting back a little bit into music. But before that, I also want to highlight highlight what's going on with the matter of these filmmaker from Mali. The other day we were talking about a popular artist from Mali. He's known as Salif Keita. Salif Keita is the artist who made a song known as Africa. He also has, among other different songs, he's very, very renowned, but he is an albino. And we were saying that there is a whole lot of discrimination with people who are albinos on the continent. For example, in Tanzania, you do find albinos are being kidnapped, and then after they are kidnapped, their body parts are ought to respect the lives of other people, whether they are albinos. Film to actually erase out. We go back in the music. The name of this particular one is Zawana, who is also the head. Also, you'll find him doing a lot of interviews on TV. But I also tend to think that
check 146 unashangaa nini ala sisi atuone tunapeleka game fa unashangaa nini ala sisi atuone tunapeleka game fa ukisikia za gota 146 no da sitna refa tuna shen tunanga ndani ya mduoni anaye wewe tege tumefika na mbogini naye tina kadare sipendi.
We shouldn't play that. But anyhow, family, welcome back to the Rhythm Scoop Show on the block.
Hey.
Our apologies, our music app is misbehaving.
Check 146 unashangaa nini ala buda sisi atuone tunapeleka game fa
fantastic on yet another wonderful afternoon. Being 20 minutes to 4 p.m. right here in Nairobi. I don't know what time it is, wherever you might be at, or what you are looking forward to doing this particular Friday, but nonetheless, we want to thank you so much for taking your time. I mean, it's all true to just kick it with us on the Rhythm Scoop Show as we get to discuss what is happening on the continent of Africa entertainment-wise. Like I hinted earlier, I want to talk about what is happening in Mali, and I said that discrimination against people living in albinism, it's very, very much popular. And of course, what has been happening is that there has been one individual who has decided to use his gifting in filmmaking to make a film about and raise awareness. And of course, this short film takes its title from a staggering figure, according to 2009 report by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. In certain African countries, like I said, one of them, Tanzania, a complete albino skeleton can fetch up to an amount. I felt the need to express myself of these phenomenon. They were saying the film is actually known as $75,000, which is now, it's crazy because they're saying the film, it has drawn its title from the $75,000, which they say if you actually get a skeleton of an albino, then you can sell it for 75,000 US dollars, which is crazy because that is what they're saying according to this particular film. They are saying that the film, it takes its name from a staggering figure, according to a 2009 report by the International Complete Albino Skeleton, wrote the short film to convey the suffering of the people born with albinism, experience from their fellow countrymen. It begins with an extreme struggle started the story of a 5-year-old girl with albinism to a struggle that has a direct link to the human condition, and that direct. Now, when you put matters in perspective and hear that an albino fetish for an individual like that, I would say personally for me, even if there is no amount of money that you can put on a human life. For example, when you have the issue of slavery in Africa, on the continent, people used to be sold cheap, like items, like products. You know, someone would actually come and the Arabs, you know, before even the Portuguese and the Europeans got involved with these slave trade, we did have the Arabs themselves coming and buying slaves from the continent, and I bet they would buy them at throwaway prices, which of course was really, really indignifying. And the same thing has been for these albinos whose price has been put on their head. You know, there's a mark on their back every other time that they are moving in different African societies and in different contexts. But yes, that is what happened, and it's really, really a shame. Would like this particular story or the voices of the people living in albinism get heard. General Mosquito, you're saying all those languages cause confusion. That's why people want to put Swahili on the continent worldwide. Yes, I do believe that is the most important thing. I do see General Mosquito, you're joining us saying good afternoon to you too. I hope that you are doing fantastic. So we go back a little bit in the music. When we come back, we do have news and updates from Katie and Zobi. as well. But for now, so featured, whose voice is also featured on this particular one, which is known as a trend, and it's a time.
Napita na mita ya mtaku ipa milimita, napitia mita kadhaa na kitishwa mamita, juni mama sita. Dem ameiva, anatrend kama nana, dem anajulikana. Fomni beti saka keja matasema koje, mafans ni wengi kaba za njugu nyama kima, dish ni mnyana supu ya mama pema, nazidai kunyeko na vile ninadai kusema, majine katika nteko inapamtia stima, jizani anapenda kutenda kushirikina, ni mjepi siezi jizuea. Napita na mita ya mtaku ipa milimita, napitia mita kadhaa na kitishwa mamita, juni mama sita. Dem ameiva, anatrend kama nana, dem anajulikana. Kuna vile anagawa, kuna vile anagawa, kila siku mekuwa ni dawa, ukihang na mabawa kabe moto atazima. DJ kakisha ntukatika kujipima, tunga kwa estima transforma itali puta, nanisaiza jotoke muka kutawika, cheza na mwiko ni kapilao mmuta, juni mama sita. Dem ameiva, anatrend kama nana, dem anajulikana. Trend kama nana, kuna vile anagawa. Kama nataka juice nina kama kila flavor, call me wherever, I be landing on propellers, addicted ni kama ni vela, muziki na wateja, tunatibu na mahewa na
Yes, that is a story. We say bunda la noti is stacks of a note. So bunda actually simply means the stacks, and that's what they are saying about. They are saying that they want to actually rise higher, elevate themselves monetarily, and be able to stack up their, be able to stack up their money. That's what Kaylee is talking about right there. And of course, the other artist on there is also a heavy hitter when it comes to
I almost thought it is Kay Williams, manze.
No, Kaylee. That was a Kaylee on there. But of course, welcome back to the Rhythm Scoop Show on the Black Fire. Remember, if you want to interact with us, you can find us on Twitter, Black Fire, on Instagram, Black Fire Network, on Facebook, Black Fire Network Radio Station, and also on the official website, which is www.blackfirenetwork.com. Once you are on there, please indulge with us, create a profile on the network, and of course you can share your info as well. You can tell us how your day is coming along. You can also tell us how you have been coping with the new month, because when you start out in a new month, people are always looking out with optimism and with many plans. What plans do you have for this particular month or February? You can also get to let us know. Like I said, we are always eager to hear from you. Also on our email, you can also write to us if you have a question, a query, a comment, a suggestion. You can also drop us an email, which is blackhotfireafrica@gmail.com, and we are always there, eager to hear from you and also to get to engage with you as we build up as an African people, because that is the order or the goal of the day. Hi kid, how are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm just wiping the chicken grease off my lips, like Katie and Joby are doing here.
All right. Okay.
Did you hear the statistics I was sharing earlier? I was saying that we do have albinos betting for $75,000 US. That is how they according to these filmmaker in Mali. He was saying that when these albinos are kidnapped, they go for 75,000. Is it 75? 75,000. Yeah, 75,000 US dollars, which is really crazy that people. Sorry, come again.
We're losing your audio.
The buyer, you are. Yeah. The buyers are the people who get to use their body parts for witchcraft. You remember, like in Tanzania, was saying in Tanzania, children are kidnapped who have the albinos, and then they are used in witchcraft. That is what they are used to. So I'm presuming.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it's buying for those $75,000 because most Africans don't have no 75,000 buy no albino. Some moronic ass witchcraft. That's only some second made up story. That don't even sound plausible.
What happens? Let me tell you.
Sounds stupid to make Africans look bad. I don't believe the story at all.
Then let me tell you what happens. For example, in Tanzania, there is a place which is known as Loliondo. So in Loliondo, we did have people who want to yield political power, or they want basically to yield power. They used to go and see these witchcraft in Loliondo. They would even come from Kenya, people who want to vie for a governor seat, they want to vie for
it was
whatever seat.
Everyone, because he claimed he could heal cancer, all sorts of diseases.
Not even healing. People used to get like what I think they used to be given charisma. I would doubt that you would buy charisma, but what used to happen is that they used to go to a place in Tanzania known as Loliondo.
None of that back for that shit. None of that back for that shit. It's nothing to do with African science and scripture. It's backward, moronic, dumb shit. Nothing to do with that. Can you get me? Can you do this with an albino? That's absolutely fucking stupid. It's how far the African has regressed into absolute lunacy.
Someone actually.
Head on my chin.
I was looking at these the place which is known as Loliondo, where people used to go and see the witch doctors there. They are saying that there were tensions as people healers went to see traditional healers, and most of these traditional healers are charlatans.
Like Credo, Mubon, and Dogon, all the real African science, spiritual science, all those niggas are quacks. That's all moronic dumb shit. Because the African is such an idiot now, he goes to them things what you call juju and all that ridiculous shit. That shit is moronic. And nothing to do with let me do this and scream and holler, cut a chicken out, put blood on you, put the albino's testicle on your back. Some dumb shit. I gotta hear.
They say that there is a no cut. So someone was actually making a joke. Saying that they want to go to Loliondo, this place in Tanzania, and they want to buy a miracle. They want to buy a miracle cure for corruption because Africa is plagued with corruption. So they want to go. And buy the cure. They want to go and buy the cure for corruption from this small town.
Africa's plagued and corrupt because of poverty and ignorance. And just like that crazy shit you just said, it's good if you have 200 languages in one country. Are you out of your fucking mind? Nigeria's so big in Texas. If I had 200 languages in the state of Texas, it would be no. Nigeria is dysfunctional.
So
dumbass languages again is in Africa.
So you know
all these crazy ass.
And so people are really serious about this Loliondo. There was a time there was over 2,000 cars going to Loliondo for the miracles. And also they had queue. There were a long queue, which of course people who are going for these treatment. They're going for this quote unquote treatment.
I didn't know what Loliondo is, but as I was growing, there was this house help of ours. Like if you ask her, where are you going, Loliondo? I was very small to understand what she's saying. So I used to ask her, Auntie, you need a bit Loliondo.
But that guy, if he was taking money, he made a lot of money. If he
money. There were 2,000 cars flocking up in that place, and over 12 kilometers long, making a stretch of 12 kilometers, just cars back to back going to get these traditional healers concoctions or whatever he was giving them. They probably were going with $75,000, which it might be the politicians. But anyhow, family, we shall be moving a little bit further from that, also just letting you know what's happening on the continent of Africa.
None of these fake spiritual healers, leaders, which doctors, whatever you say, have nothing to do. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
They just want to ask.
You wasting your money. What about these morons hopping and jumping around, talking crazy shit?
With chicken feathers.
It's like the youth
Yeah.
going to them that, like I told you, the real African signs put like the ground. And those people are charlatans. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. They are charlatans, I agree. Most of them, they want to make the money. The only question is, I always go to ask myself, if you want to go to these charlatans or witchcrafts or healers, I think I can hear you now. I think you're going in and out. Not yet. Your voice is not yet stable. You're going in and out. But I was saying, if at all these individuals are purport that they can be able to do what they say they can, why not enrich themselves first? Because you will go to someone's hut. He's living in a hut that does not have a roof. He's staying in a place which, even the compound, you cannot see anything that signals to wealth in that compound. But then if you go there, he tells you, it will make you a millionaire or you will become rich overnight. For him, why not first and foremost get the wealth for yourself? Then from there, make other people rich. If you claim that you will be able to make other people rich, then you will first and foremost. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what they're laughing about. But anyway, like I said, most of these shamans and charlatans, they don't know nothing about no spiritual. Since Africa's been made so ignorant, any Negro hopping up and down and whooping, hollering, and screaming, oh, I'm getting them. And you got Africans with the Jesus shit, the Islam shit.
The
And these fake other, I know, get away from that, brothers and sisters. Come back to real African spirituality, which don't be African spirituality at all. It's a nigga hopping up and down, screaming and hollering about nothing.
With chicken feathers.
Left butt cheek on your shoulder and give you natural power.
And chicken feathers, or the drumsticks, or the drumsticks on your head, so that you can be able to get all the wealth. I was asking.
Fucking albinos. Can somebody explain to me how's an albino gonna give you power?
They have convinced the people that it does. General Mosquito was saying rabbit's food for good luck. Rabbit's food for good luck. So they can get you good luck with rabbit's foot, and they can also get you power with chicken feathers sprinkled in blood. It's crazy. But anyhow, family, thank you so much.
The first time I went to Nigeria guy, I came in and I went to one of them spiritual places, and was cutting up chicken. I whispered, I said, listen here. If you cut up anything in sacrifice, that's actually low vibration, actually demonic. Oh, what are you talking? I said, this dude's a phony. He's a phony. I said, no, see, you niggas have devolved into absolute lunacy. You don't know anything about African spirituality and higher vibration. Some niggas jumping up and down, hollering, cutting up chickens and shit.
And
whatever they doing is moronic. Has nothing to do with African spirit. But you're so scared. It's the juju man. The juju man. Okay. I would spit in the juju man's face and say, fuck him. And that would scare you. And I know he can't do a damn thing to me. You know why I know that? You don't know what he's doing is bullshit. That's all I know.
In Nigeria, they are feared, and also in Tanzania, and also in the eastern part of Kenya, they are feared. They are really feared. You will not even want to walk in their path, leave alone spitting on them. You will not want to walk on their path. But it's a way it has been. It's a way it has been. It's a way it has been on the continent. And now people need to wake up and enlighten themselves.
As far as More than 75,000 Africans in the Everybody think 75. That's some white people. Think of a lot of Africans. Look,
you might
spend $25,000 for
an albino.
Albino's bones. Get the fuck out of here.
But you might get a discount, kid. If you're willing to get that far, you might get a discount for 70,000 instead of 75,000. If you're willing and you're ready, the arrangement can be done still.
Ain't nobody got no albino bones. They're $7,000.
And how do you know the bones are? Is there anything that will tell you the bones are from an albino? Because it's also funny. Is there anything that will tell you that these are the bones? These are the bones.
Look at this bone. It's albino.
They might even give you a bone of a cow and you believe it's from an albino.
It's crazy. But anyhow, family, you also have news and updates from Market and Zobi.
For me, I wanted to talk in terms of entertainment, and when you speak of poverty, rather like how our African, our lifestyle is really been messed up. When to do something, for them to feel like it's like a revenge, then it fails. So there's this 12-year-old boy who kidnapped himself.
Yeah.
Yes, and asked ransoms from the aunt, which was $150. He asked a ransom for $150 because he feels like he's not been eating well at home. The auntie has been mistreating him, so it was like for him to do a revenge by him kidnapping himself and asking for ransom. So he was caught by the time when the police dropped the ransom and they were supposed to go. He was supposed to go pick it up. It's like you know how the kidnappers work, right? Like, you ask for money, then you drop the money, then I'll come pick it up. Don't come with the police. So he was seen. The auntie saw him because she was scared, oh, maybe the nephew.
Tell me this kid tried to kidnap himself?
Yes, that's what he did. That's what he did. That is in terms of entertainment.
Smart kid. Smart kid. Hell, I gotta get some money somehow. That's better than these dummies buying out.
He should have asked for good money. He only asked for $150. He should have asked for at least $75,000. He just asked for $150 for his ransom.
He know how much money his parents got. So
he actually looked into the mother's purse and saw that there was $150 or $150.
Not the mother, actually.
Oh, the auntie. Yeah. So he probably looked into the auntie's purse and found about maybe $150. So he made sure he had to ask for $150 because he probably knew that was readily available for him. Bobby Damfa, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.
Yeah, but I think the reason he did it's maybe probably of how he's being treated at home, because I don't see why I'll go kidnap myself if I'm okay at home.
Ask Muppy when he buys albino bone for $75,000.
He says he gets them at cheaper there. He says, I know a gentleman who said he can give me invincible powers. All I had to do was bring him some donkey skin and cut bones. So he wanted donkey skin and cut bones. Bobby Damfa. That is why you do find Bobby Damfa having all these powers, all these invincible powers. A good thing for you, brother. But anyhow, on a serious note, what happens is that there are all sorts of crazy things.
I've ever heard a man saying that he went to these people and they asked him for a tail, for a lion's tail. And
how do you go capture a lion?
And it must be black.
It must be black.
No, that's even crazier. That's even crazier. So it's even crazy. Sister Michelle, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. I hope that your morning is well. And it's all good, positive vibes right here on the Rhythm Scoop Show with the Blackout Financial Media for the 21st century. We also do have a story for Market as well.
Yes, and mine, it's also in the entertainment industry. And Ayara the Star and BN are set to headline or to host a big, what should I call it?
Event?
Not even an event, it's a concert. They are set to hold or to host a big concert, and the hottest pre-Valentine's concert. And this will be happening here in the 254, and I think this is a sign of a collab coming. Do you see that?
Probably.
Will be a collaboration maybe coming up between them, and of course, South Soul BM is really talented, and of course when it's
And so is the girl, the lady from
Ayara.
She is.
I don't know where Ara is.
You don't know? I'm killing vibes on vibes.
Oh,
Like
okay,
a Samaritan.
I know that Zama of hers, and we'll be looking out to see whether going to the USA, and that was of course last weekend. And this was a Ghanaian woman who gave birth during her flight as she was going to the USA over the weekend, and she was flying to DC, Washington DC, Bills International Airport, and of course the passengers on this particular one were also shocked. But I always keep on wonder, when you are women, when you are actually due and expectant, why would you then put yourself in a situation where you're always traveling or you're always on the constant, instead of just resting and waiting to deliver your baby?
She wanted to give birth
on the plane?
No, in the US.
So she wanted to go have the kid in the US.
Yeah.
It's like a certain
Yeah,
thing.
there are people like that. Have you not heard of people saying that I want to give birth in Dubai? I want to.
But for me, I'm not seeing it like that. So I've seen a certain meme before I get to the point that I want to say. The baby was in the stomach and he was like, please God, let me be born in Europe. Then he finds himself in Mama Lucy Hospital, that is in Kenya. So he was like, oh God. But I think my point is like, maybe the doctors sometimes, whatever they write for you is not what happens. What the doctor has written is not really what happens, from what I've seen so many times. Like, he might write it will happen on Feb 14th, but it will not.
But of course, you'll be earlier or later. It does not really have to be
so maybe she never knew.
Yeah, but anyhow, now I think if a child is born on the plane, do you get which country do you get the citizenship on? Is it the country when you touch down?
Yeah.
I was just wondering whether they gave this Ghanaian baby.
Son of bear.
It depends on the parents. It depends on your parents' nationality.
But they would say that the child was born. The child was born in the USA.
Because you born in the country don't make you a citizen of that country.
Wouldn't there be the option of citizenship by birth? Wouldn't there be I know there is naturalization and also citizenship by birth, and now you're born on a plane and the first place you land is Washington DC, whether you will be given a citizenship area.
Have your parents?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Have your parents not citizens? No. That's like saying illegal aliens when they get here and their children born here in America. They're not citizens. They're illegal aliens. I'm like, Obama wanted to put the Dreamer Act. Oh, let them be citizens that they were born here. I'm like, fuck no. Your parents came here illegal, that makes you an illegal, and you get your ass back to Mexico or Tijuana or wherever the hell. I don't get it. No. Hell no.
And maybe she probably wanted her child to be born in the USA instead of being born in Ghana. That is why she was traveling. But I have no idea. People do all sorts of crazy things. And for her, she delivered this baby on the plane. And when she touched down, she was given assistance in. But this was a Ghanaian woman. It might have been a general. So that is, she actually delivered and the people on the plane also had to sort of give us some assistance on there. But then again, I'm just saying, when you're in a situation like this, maybe she should have just be home instead of flying and going back and forth. But anyhow, family, I want to talk about the issue of Ghana. I still keeping matters Ghana, and of course there has been the issue of the Ghanaian year of return. And apart from the year of return, we have seen many celebrities. Even I think the Chicago-born, what is his name? His name is Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper has also now done a tour to Ghana, and he met, I think, with the president. I saw him on photos with the president Nana Akufo-Addo. And the Chance the Rapper, of course, has been he is one of the people who really gets to praise Obama, and I have seen him talking about Obama this, Obama that on his social media. Of course, I've been from Chicago.
Obama. Everybody knows Obama, but shit. Obama was a goddamn planet, some good crackers. If anybody talking about Obama now in 2022, they don't know Obama was fucked up, putting in by white people to serve white people's interests. You are an absolute moron. And there you go, you just said it. Chance the Rapper, moron.
And of course, he's not the only one. We also do have Ari Lennox. She is an American singer-songwriter. she also put out some tweets about
but they came back to Ireland. They came back to Ireland and she said, oh, I'm so happy. That's how bad the African is. She said, I'm so happy I can my first time to Africa and God, I'm so happy to be here. They came under. But you're talking about your first time, bitch. You ain't the tribe here. You ain't our tribe. You had to take that to the feed. They went to that tribal shit on that woman. He said, God damn, understand? Then you try. The guy needs with tribal on her head.
And last year, the president, Nana Akufo-Addo, he declared or he launched what he calls the Decade of African Renaissance. The mission of the Beyond the Return includes building.
God, fuck out of here. It's brilliant. I think it's good. It's a good move, but I'll take it out. I'm really Ghana. Ghana's too fucking corrupt. I was talking to a Canadian guy giving me an Uber out. What was that like? That was Wednesday. Because a lot of them go to the college here. A lot of Ghanaians go to the West Florida University that I live close by. And because they always find it funny that I know Africa. You know, most Americans don't know shit about Africa. So I said, you know what, brother? I would have probably built something in Ghana, but it's too corrupt. He said, yes, it is. It's too goddamn corrupt. He said, yes, it is, right? I said, all right, brother, where you from? He said, well, I'm from Kumasi. I said, yeah, I've been to Kumasi. Oh, you been to Kumasi? I said, yes, corrupt as shit.
So apart from Chance the rapper, we also did have Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa, I understand, is a rapper from the US, but his dad was originally from Ghana. So what they were saying is that the people of Ghana are also sometimes, not the people of Ghana, but also the African people, we are also petty sometimes, because what was going on is that Chance the rapper and Vic Mensa, they met with the president and they were taking photos with the president. They met at the Jubilee House, they were having some conversation. So the people were angered by this, and they were saying that one of the people was saying that didn't, however, stop Ghanaians taking issue with the visit. They said, please stop allowing the president to meet people by heart. He is a... They said...
I didn't know that lady's music. I know she got this arms so happy in Africa. They told the guy that the fit shut your mouth. So you ain't not our tribe.
There was one ignorant Ghanaian. Look at what he was saying. He was saying, stop allowing the president to meet people by heart. He's a big man. Not just anyone can go see him. Can anyone just go and see the president of the USA?
He's a big man from where? Come on! Hey, Canadian! Your president's not a big man. Watch when he go to the UN, stupid, and everybody clears out when he talks. Your president's not a big man, dummy.
He says, can anyone just go and see the president of the USA? I really feel bad when just anyone. anyone come.
Dummy, if you're comparing the president of the United States to the president of Ghana, you're already crazy. You don't understand power.
He was sentimental, and he said, I really feel bad when just anyone come a president house straight. How many Ghanaians have even had that chance? So he said
that's the mindset of the African as a child. If you don't understand power, understand your president of Ghana is not powerful, stupid. He has no real gravitas on the world stage, then you're stupid. You're dumb. You're in Ghana and you are a product of a bad educational system.
He said he feels bad because the Ghanaians themselves have not been given the chance to go to see the president, but you know, Vic Mensa, Chance the rapper, everyone else is coming and seeing the president.
Why don't I go get to go see the president? You know why? Because the president's corrupt and he don't give a shit about you. That's why.
General Mosquito Center, Rick was talking about that woman getting roasted by Kun Ghanaians. Why were they even attacking her? You know, people have issues and want to be petty because they think that is being petty. If she said,
I I'm happy to be home. This ain't your home, bitch. Do not murder my tribe. That's not tribal shit, right?
That's a
I
problem.
told you. The niggas gonna have all that tribal shit. And when you like, I'm so happy to be in Ghana and meet some of my brothers and sisters.
General-
And say, hey, bitch,
General-
we ain't your brothers and sisters. You ain't part of our tribe.
General Mosquito.
They came out there.
General Mosquito also has an appointment with the same president, and it will not go well with the other with the other Ghanaians. It will not go very well. They will roast you, General Mosquito. They will roast you. They don't want you anywhere near the president. He's a big man. Yeah.
The mosquito in Britain. Yeah, they was supposed to be British, nigga. British Ghanaian. He just live it down. Who's this British nigga coming me?
He's a big man. He's a big man. No, not everyone should just come in.
He's a big man. A big man where, man? Not on the world stage. Look at that. In prison. It's not a big man, moron.
That's a thing. That's a thing. You know, I think that is probably people just running their mouth on Instagram and Twitter. You know, people see themselves. You know, there's this thing when you go on Twitter or when you're on social media and you're attacking someone, there's a tendency to think that you're big or you can bully people just like that simply because it's like anonymous, or you just have a name like maybe you're calling yourself the
told me that, brother, what tribe are you from? I said, man, I ain't got no damn tribe. Brother, you're ignorant, brother. You're ignorant. You don't know the tribe. I said, if you don't get your bum ass away from me, I'll slap the shit out your ass. Get your raggedy ass away from me, nigga. You know how much money I make? You don't get your poor ass away from me talking that tribal shit.
They will not be carrying. Not only will they ask you about your tribe, but they will not be carrying your bag. They will not be carrying your bag at the airport.
Is you right? They didn't care about bag. You got that right? They get out the way, nigga. They got a white person, and they don't got no tribe. Get out the way, give me that bag,
That is a reception you
I
get.
thought you worried about what tribe I was from, brother. So listen to the white person. He won't worry about my tribe no more. Get your ass out the way.
That is the tribalism and the backwardness. Sometimes people want to get caught up in, which is crazy. Unless people get to just go past this tribal nonsense, then we shall.
That lady was giving praise fights to Ghana and this Africa. Ghana's the first African country, right?
Yeah.
He said, oh, I'm so proud to be back home on the continent of Africa and to be in Ghana. I'm just so happy. They said, hey, bitch, shut up. You ain't from our tribe. You ain't from Ghana.
That was really sour. That was really sour. And Big T's are using that.
Welcome to Africa, bitch. You ain't from our tribe. Shut up.
Bombi Danford, you're saying nowadays people ask me what tribe I am from. I tell them I am mixed with all tribes. They look at me crazy. Yeah, they have nothing to say after that. They have nothing to say after that. When you tell them that you're actually from mixed tribes.
I had to learn that too. Mumpy. I had to learn that too. I just don't say, I'm from the African tribe, stupid.
Yeah.
I'm from the African tribe. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm from the African tribe. Fuck out of here.
You just tell them you're from Wakanda, and it's crazy. But anyhow, family, we shall be back with Twitter TV 254. And I do hope that you are also having a wonderful day so far. Big T's.
Oh my God. I didn't know nothing about your news, but you learned about the tribalism in Africa. Oh, I'm so grateful to be back home. Shout out to the Ghanaians. How much love I give you. Hey, bitch, shut your mouth. You ain't Ghanaian. You don't got no tribe.
But I understand people are making amends. She has gotten some apologies from different individuals.
Yeah, that's how bad. Of course, not everybody's a moron in Africa. Of course not. I'm just saying that's how bad that tribal shit is. That's how bad. She's giving over giving praise to God. She don't know where damn people got stolen from. It could be Ghana, it could be Kenya, or she know, could be Tanzania, she don't know.
All Congo.
She just saying they got them in Africa.
Yeah, all
All
Congo.
Congo.
All Congo.
But no, it was no. It was no. Bitch, you shut your mouth.
People want to get petty. People want to get petty, and it's crazy. But anyhow, family, we shall be back with the Tuesday for sure.
What's up? Hey, Johnny Katie, what tribe are you from, damn it?
I'm African.
I'm an African.
They are actually from the Wakanda tribe. The Wakanda tribe are right there. But anyhow, family, thank you so much for being with us on the broadcast. It's always a delight to have you tuning. Make sure you also join us on other subsequent episodes. It's truly a wonderful thing to have you also tune in. For today, we shall